All right, so one of the first things that I did is that I focused on B2B sales. Now, what does B2B even mean? B2B stands for business to business. What most people do when they first start an e-commerce business is that they focus on B2C, which is business to consumer. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that B2C is a bad way to go. Of course, you can build a business and focus on the direct customer and still make money that way. But one of the things that I did with one of my biggest eBay stores is that I switched from trying to sell to normal consumers and focused on trying to sell to businesses. And the reason why I did this is because when you find items that other businesses are going to buy, you're going to be able to consistently sell to them on a consistent basis. Whereas if you sell to a normal consumer, yes, they can come back and buy the item again if the item's evergreen and maybe they might need it in the future, but it may be a month, 2 months, 3 months before they come back. However, if you're selling to someone that is now going to sell the item or use the item for their own business, you know that you're going to be able to rely on the income that your business is going to generate because those people are going to rely on you for them to make money. So once I switched my business from B2C to B2B, that's when I now saw a shift in the amount of money that I was making. So to give you a basic example of what I'm trying to say, if we just jump into the laptop and look at this eBay store right here, which is called Your Spares, right there you guys can see that they've sold almost 800,000 individual items. Just from their company name alone, I'm sure that you can tell that they're focused on selling spare parts. Right there in the About Us section, it says that they are the leading supplier of domestic appliance spare parts, including dishwashers, washing machine, tumble dryers, cookers, vacuum cleaners, lawn mowers, etc., etc. So not only are they targeting customers that are going to buy this to repair their appliances, but they're also targeting the actual businesses that are going to go onto their eBay store to buy these items so that they're also going to be able to now fix items for their customers. And if we take a quick look at Zik Analytics, which is going to be able to show us how much money this company was able to make in the last 30 days, we can see that they were able to make almost £40,000 by selling all of these different spare parts that repair shops are going to need, as well as normal customers. So if you're currently at the beginning stages of building up your eBay business or your e-commerce business in general, this might be something that you might want to think about. Of course, try and target normal customers, but also have in mind that if you target your products to businesses, you're going to be able to build a business over the long term. So swiftly moving on to the second thing that I did to blow up my eBay sales, which was that I focused on giving my customers a coupon code. So one of the earliest things that I did with my eBay business that I believe helped me get to the point of even making 7 figures is the fact that I focused on trying to get my customers to come back and buy from me again and again and again. One of the ways that I did this was by selling an item that I knew was evergreen and I knew that people needed on a repeat basis. But not only that, I tried to incentivize them to come back and buy from me by giving them a coupon code. Every single time they placed an order with us, in the actual box, I'll put a card with a coupon code that will either direct them back to my website or will direct them back to my eBay store for them to place another order and get a discount off their order. So again, this might be something that you might want to try as well. If you're able to provide a really good service, send out the order really quick, answer any questions that your customer has, and also give them a coupon code, there's a high likelihood that they're going to come back to you rather than going back to a different seller. So the way that I like to design the cards that I put in every single box is by using a website called Vistaprint. Now, they haven't sponsored this video. I'm only letting you guys know it because I've been using them for the past 4 years and I haven't had any issues. But then again, they're a little bit expensive, so you may want to look for a cheaper alternative, but it's very simple to use. This right here is an example of what the card will look like. Right there, it will say, "Thank you for your purchase." Let me just click on preview right here so you can get a better look. So at the top, it will say something like, "Thank you for your purchase." Then it may have the discount code. Then it will say something along the lines of, "Save 10% off your next order." Then it may have the direct website that they can go to off eBay, or it might have the eBay link, depending on what I want to do, depending on where I want to send them to. So this may be how you want to structure the card that you're going to put into every single one of your orders. The way that it works is that I buy, let's say 500 or 1,000 of these different cards, and every single time I get an order, I put the card in the box. So this is a great way for me to boost my eBay sales because customers will come back and use the code on my eBay store. And it's a great way for me to boost up my direct website sales as well, because customers are going to know that they can save money off their next purchase if they go directly to my website. So moving on to the third way that I was able to increase my eBay sales, which was with variation listings. So if you don't know what a variation listing is, essentially this is where you're going to be able to group multiple of the different items that you're selling currently on eBay into one listing. And as you can see, I've done it with multiple listings on one of my eBay stores. This one right here, I've got over 180 quantities with around 20 different variations. This one, I've got 111, I've got 60 for this one, and they range in different prices. As you can see, this one ranges from £13.99 to £24.99. And it's a really good way for you to make a decent amount of sales, because I believe when you use variation listings, eBay not only pushes it higher in the search results, but you're giving the customer opportunity to buy multiple different items that you currently have in your eBay store at one time. So to give you a clear example of how this works, I've just jumped onto this eBay listing right here, which is for an iPhone USB cable. And straight away we can see that this eBay seller has been able to sell over 122 units in the last 24 hours. And in total, they've sold over 27,000 units. And the reason why I know that it's a variation listing is because right here, you can see that they've added this variation for different sizes. So if I just click on this, we can see that they currently have a USB cable that's available for 1 meter. They've got another one that is 3 meters, and they've got a USB cable that's short. So the customer is going to be able to see all of these different variations, and then they can buy multiple at the same time. So if a customer needed a 3 meter one as well as a 1 meter one, they don't have to jump over to multiple different listings. They're going to be able to add both of them to the cart just from this one listing alone. And when it comes to actually creating a variation listing, it's very simple to do. All you need to do is head over to the listing page just like this. So I've just put Bluetooth headset here as an example. And when you scroll down, you're going to see this section here where it says variation. And once you click on create variations, this is the page that you're going to see. And then from here, you can now add whatever attribute you want. And when I say attribute, this means the color, the length, whatever variation that your specific item has, you're going to be able to add it right here. And as you can see, eBay's got all of these different variation attributes right here already available for you to select. But if the one that you want isn't here, you're going to be able to add your own by just selecting that and then typing it in right here. So moving on to the final way that I was able to increase my sales, which was with psychological marketing. So what exactly does this mean? Now, marketing is simply where you're going to communicate the benefits of your products or services to any potential customers. And psychological marketing is simply where you're going to use certain tactics to convince the customer psychologically and subconsciously that it's better for them to buy from you rather than someone else. And there's so many different ways that you can use this. You can either do it through psychological pricing. This is where you're going to put your product on sale, or maybe you're going to price it at a certain price point where customers feel like they're getting a bargain. But there's other ways, like for example, when you build trust. Now, building trust with your customers on eBay is only done mainly through your feedback score. If you're able to maintain a really good high percentage feedback score, when customers see this when they visit your store, they're more likely to buy from you because they believe that they're not going to have the hassle of having a defective item that they're going to have to go back to the post office just to send back for them to get a refund. So if you're able to maintain a really good feedback score, this is going to put you in a position where you're going to be able to beat out a lot of your competition. Another way that you can psychologically convince the customer that it's better for them to buy from you is with social proof. One thing that I do with all of my online businesses is to have a social presence. So even though I'm selling on eBay, I still see it as a real e-commerce business. This is the mistake a lot of new eBay sellers make, is that they don't see it as a real e-commerce business, and because of that, they don't treat it as such. I create social platforms for all of my online businesses, including my eBay stores, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever I need to do when it comes to having a social presence. I know that this is going to be beneficial for me the more I scale up my eBay stores. So this is something that you may want to consider doing as well, because if you do have a social proof and a social presence, when customers buy from you and they see that you've also got a social media with a following, they're more likely to come back and buy from you again. Because not only do you have a social presence, which shows that you're a real company and there's real people behind it, but you're also going to build up authority with the items that you're trying to sell as well. And there's some other psychological marketing strategies that I could go through, but I've already made a full video breaking down all of that. So make sure you click the link right there. That video's helped out a lot of people, and it's definitely going to help you out when it comes to increasing the sales on your eBay store. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know when a new video has been released. And if you want to sign up to a free webinar where I go through my story in terms of what I needed to do when it came to getting my eBay sales to around $3,000 per day, then click the link in my description down below. It should be the first link. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.